Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video we're gonna finish it off our audio. So with that said, let's code this. Alright, so before I begin, a quick apology since I told you guys in the last video that it is Easter weekend, so I don't have a lot of time to work with, but I decided to make this quick video. It's probably gonna be under 10 minutes of how we're gonna do our repeat or loop function over here. So I call it duration, but let me rename it to repeat. Oh, excuse me. So here duration, repeat, replace all. So come over here, the same thing for music. And I'm gonna explain why. I like the name repeat better. You're gonna just go down here to the code area and explain the whole thing under the about hit. First, let's check if it works. So it is working right now. So let me close this. So what is this repeat over here? So essentially what I have here, as soon as this sound counter reaches 0, it's gonna come here and the sound resets or redone, and then that's the end of it. But with our repeat function, we're pretty much gonna check onto our repeat variable or maybe location. So instead, let's say for example it's 3 repeats. So as soon as this sound counter reaches 0, so it's the end of the sound, we're gonna check onto your repeat value. If it is, let's say, like I said, 3 at max, you're gonna decrement that 3 into 2 decrement, and we're gonna reset this sound counter back to its maximum size over here. So now you have this repeat or this loop in the music back and forth, so we have this bigger duration of our sounds, our audio displaying. So it's really going to be useful for music, but I'm going to implement on sound as well if you need it. And I'm not really a musician myself. Well, no, I'm not a musician myself, so this is going to be a little bit of a problem over here, but I do know how the engineering of the audio works. It's just the composing part that is I have no skill with, but I'll try something and put it on. But let's just do this repeat function that we're gonna do here. And the first thing I want to do is just check this sound effects, sound repeat, print equals 0 to your sound reset over here. And as soon as it's reached 0, we're done, like I said. So it doesn't matter, when both reach 0, we're done. So we got that part down. So all we need to do is come over here and check the error counter. Let me say it one more time. And load our SFX. So the same variable over here. Sound counter. We're checking whether or not it reached 0. So why it's not equal 0? We want to skip over here. Skip to SFX. So come over here. So we're check for counter, sound counter, if it reached the end. So even though it's not equal 0, so that's the end over here. But the main code is going to be right down there. So if it is not 0, skip. If it is 0, then we're going to decrement our repeat value. Reach the end to decrement our repeat value. So let's do that. So now let's load our repeat. So, sound repeat over here. And we're gonna branch equals 0 to our skip part over here. So here we're truly done. So check over here. Check if sound repeat is done. So if it isn't, then all we're doing over here is load our value over here for SFX size. Hit over here. I'm going to store that into your sound counter. Sound counter, and then we're going to decrement our repeat. And that's pretty much it. Reset value counter value, sound counter value, and decrement repeat. Let me put this over here. Let me save this. So where am I at? Sound reset. Let me check if no errors happen. I got you error. Rest. It's not reset. Okay, let me do this now. Alright, so if I play this, it works. So good to see it didn't break. So let me come up here and change our value. Is it over here? Okay, so let's give it a big value so we notice it actually repeating. So 50, 100. Let me try now. Oh, so here it is. The ball actually. Let me close this. So here it is. The ball actually works. So let me save this, and that's the whole topic of this video. I do have over here my macro. I created the same thing but in a macro format over here, and the only change I'm actually going to be doing over here, well, after the video I'm just going to put the macro over here, but as you see I'm just going to have this key part over here because it is going to go out of range. So that's the only change over here. Let me save this. But that's the whole point of the video. So we got this repeat part down and it's working. The only downside over here in my macro, it is big, but even though it's big, it's going to save me a lot of time to copy and paste all of this. And I do have here open, I was playing around over here, a Limbio site. Like I said, I'm not a composer, neither a musician. But if you are, here is a good, well, first of all, he explains how the audio system works. Does the pitching, the beats per second, all the good stuff which you don't have. Or my bit over here is, my bit is 1 bit per second instead of bit per music, but you can go over all of the instructions over here. And like I said, if you are a musician, here you have the piano type. So let's say, for example, one key was on this lower octave over here of this. I can calculate the value, so it's going to give some type of representation here in my control. Here's my frequency of how, D sharp 2, D2, how it's trying to emulate a piano sound. So even over here Mary has a little lamb over here. Here it is. So if you compose your own songs out of keyboard or a guitar, here it is. Here is something like that. It tries to emulate as bad as possible. So if you're a musician, it's a good web app that we can use. Of course, there is other sources like my Atari 2600 video. I had a TIA tracker. I was considering using it, but I decided just to have something that I could work with myself. So I decided to just implement my code here instead. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video. In the next video, I'm probably going to do some kind of game event or something like that, so I can stop everything. So when I score, well, I'll go over in the next video, but essentially, I don't want nothing to move or give it the illusion nothing is moving when something happens. So that's the main focus on the next video, but for this video, that's going to be it. And if you like this video, please give a subscribe. And of course, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.